Toddles, you are grabbed by this snarling wolf into the shadows. You need to make me a roll to start things off today. I would like you, please, to make an athletics roll.
Oh, all right. Okay. That's a failure for those listening.
Drop your bow and pack as you are taken into the night. Aragorn, Strider to all of you, stands nearby, turns, and yells, Piper! Piper! Toddles is gone! Did anyone see which way she went?
No!
I was...
no!
I poked my head up out of the mud, and What?
Please make awareness checks.
All of us?
Yes.
Weary failure.
Gandalf, failure.
I have a great success, although it does bear mentioning that I was on the opposite end of the camp from Strider.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if my awareness can reach that far, but...
So I'm going to do something for you because it does matter. I'm going to take away your great success here, and I'm going to say you have a regular success. But as recompense for your honesty in where you are in this camp, I want to give you something. Let's see. I think what I'll do for you here is remove one of your fatigue.
That I can get behind. I am tired of being fatigued. I am sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Strider yells out, "Everyone else be on your guard! They may strike at any moment."
Oh no, we have to get Toddles.
We will. We need to figure out where she was taken. And as Strider says this, you hear in the distance, Anduin, a muffled scream.
I hear her. I hear her still. Loremaster, which direction do I hear this?
East.
But Toddles, that was pretty muffled.
They've taken her further east. Deeper into the Troll Shores.
Oh, we have to follow.
Yes, we do. Give me a moment. We must act quickly. In case wind or rain covers their tracks and their scent. I would like to start looking for tracks on the ground. If they were dragging a hobbit, there should be a very obvious drag trail.
Please make a... I will take a few different options for this. You are currently under the scrutiny of many eyes in the darkness. How would you like to make this roll?
Well, I am fairly decent at stealth and hunting and awareness. This is my strong suit. This is what I do. I guess I'm not quite sure what the options are being presented.
Here's what I'll say. I don't think it will be awareness. But I'll let
Okay.
you choose between stealth and hunting. And depending on what you choose, different things may or may not happen.
I see. Well, as I come running over to the to the site of the disturbance, if I can still see that I am being watched, I will simply be staring back as my own night eyes are lit up with a similar power to what these creatures have. And then I will try to blend in. I will actually stop using the night eye so I don't give myself away in the dark. I will intentionally cease using my ability here and hope that by doing so I can make myself a little easier to close in without being spotted and try to stealthily follow her trail.
Very well. Please make a stealth roll.
Let us hope that this is enough. That is the best stealth roll I have got in the entire campaign.
Good timing.
Extraordinary success.
Save me!
How would you like to spend your extra successes?
I would like additional insight, and I would like to move. What is it? Move quietly or move swiftly? Whichever of those two.
You can go quietly or quickly, but since you're stealth, you're already quiet.
Oh, that's true. All right, then I will move quickly and gather additional information.
Very well. Moving along the edge of the ruins, the wall close by, you find a darkness amongst the shadow that you easily manage to blend into. There are pebbles and things and that you know to avoid. Sticks, branches, anything that could give away your position. You move quietly and quickly, looking for any signs of where Toddles is. Strider, with bow drawn, has an arrow ready, not knocked, but waiting. There is something that Strider is staring at as you approach nearby the area where you last saw Toddles. You can see Toddles' pack and bow. The strap on her pack has been torn. The bow has fallen to the ground. Arrows splayed out across the ground. As you look towards the arrows, you can see this general path heading east, which you begin to follow. You can see obvious signs of a struggle. As you follow this path into the brush, you begin to smell something. It is that sort of wet dog smell. It's different than a warg. You recognize that this is a wolf. I don't know how familiar you are with the wolves here, but they are different from these wargs that you've encountered. The wargs have this much more pungent sort of stench, and these wolves have a much more natural sort of smell. It's enough for you to differentiate. You have the scent. You see tracks after picking this scent up that head east. Do you leave the area?
I think I first turn and look to see if Strider is still with me, or if he has stopped.
You are all sort of in the ruins. I'm assuming that you're all sort of waiting for some kind of communication before you move. Strider's
I understand.
looking sort of out towards the many eyes that are in this in the brush and the trees sort of around this ruined fortress. He is waiting, and he's seeing something. I think when you look up, there is a lot of focus on Strider's face.
I will follow his gaze to see what he is looking at.
There's a different set of eyes in the brush that Strider stares at. Most of these have this sort of goldish green reflection that you see. These eyes are maybe more human. They are tinged with white. They are more human. You recognize a variation in these eyes.
They are more rounded, with the circular iris of a human, not the stretched out wolf eye that I would normally see.
Yes.
Yes, I understand the situation now. To chase a wolf pack into its den is not something a sane hunter would do.
You say this out loud?
No. I simply think this to myself as I pick up my spear and head towards their den.
You say anything to the rest as you do this?
I turn and I motion them. Actually, this is an important distinction. Has everyone rested? Or are we still battle-weary and beaten? Because I cannot bring them with me if they are close to death.
You have... I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, it's just that if we're off the back of last session, then no, I'm not fully rested. Neither is Lawton.
Nope. But I'm hidden. You wouldn't even know where I am right now.
I'm fully rested. Albeit scarred.
We leave the injured here. I will move closer to Strider and say this part out loud.
I ignore that and follow him.
If somehow his keen dwarven hearing will pick this up as I'm saying it quietly to Strider.
Well,
we cannot leave the injured here, or the wolves will take them too the moment you and I leave. We must all go, or none.
You know what lies in the brush.
I have never met these distant kin of mine, these wolfmen. So not exactly. I can only assume they are as dangerous as my people are when threatened.
But we're not threatening them. They're threatening us.
We are in their territory.
Well, they should have put up a sign or something.
True. Even my folk understand that sometimes a simple conversation will suffice, even if you must shake a spear towards the end of it.
Unless they're on guard from something.
Or perhaps they are allied with someone who does not want us approaching. Either way, I did not come this far to abandon Toddles to death. We will follow.
Aye.
Yes. I go and I grab her pack and her bow.
will look for a time to strike when we are least aware. Even with our full attention, they managed to take Toddles. Be wary and stay close together. I will guard the rear.
All right, a careful marching order then. I will take the lead and track. Piper, I want you with me.
All
Rioth, in the middle.
Hey,
Lawton, stay near Strider. Assuming Lawton has come out of hiding so I can talk to you.
Oh yeah, no, I'm right next to you. You just never saw me.
There you are.
Yeah. No,
Stay near Strider.
Okay, I can do that.
I do not think they could drag Rioth off. Not easily. He's too strong, but he's also hurt, so stay in the middle. And then Strider and I will each look after a small one. They are wolves. They will go for what they think is the easiest prey. Which means the smallest among us and those who are injured. Lawton, you are both of those things, so be very careful.
I will do my best to remain hidden even as we travel.
Good. Then let us go.
Phanduin in the lead. Piper and Lawton behind. Rioth and Strider following. You begin to, as quickly and quietly, make your way along the path to find Toddles. I would like each of you, except for Toddles, to make a stealth roll. This is a group stealth check. That's a good thing so far.
Ugh.
Okay.
If I'd used a hope.
Well, Anduin, you have an extra success. How would you like to spend it?
I will use it to cancel Rioth's failure.
Okay. Piper, please make an awareness roll.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna use a hope for this one. Oh goodness.
Wow.
Now, your last chance.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh.
So I'm definitely pulling the sword out again, right? No, I mean, no, I promised I would never.
An arrow sails past your head, Piper.
What?
You hear a sound. Strider says, "Watch your back." Keep moving.
Right.
Okay, okay.
I follow behind.
Athletics checks.
A group athletics check?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
I will take
Failure.
travel.
Oh, you take travel, will you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So,
that's- okay. That's
roll
okay.
the difference, Rioth, whatever the difference is.
Okay.
We'll keep those dice that we have so far.
Right.
Oh,
Well, I mean,
Is it favored?
travel is favored.
So roll another d12, and then what's the difference on the trained? How many success?
Between athletics and travel, 3.
Okay, so we'll just roll the d12 and then plus 3d6.
I don't think I did that correctly.
Nope.
But
Roll 1d12/r space 1d12 plus 3d6. Or you could, yeah, that works too. Okay, so that will be 8 plus
10 plus 8.
Okay, so 18, and that is a success. Okay.
Okay.
You had no extra successes though. Okay. Lanton, you've got a weary failure. Anduin, you have a failure. Piper, you have an extra success. How would you like to spend it?
Okay. Oh goodness. Everyone failed except for me.
Except for, so Lanton and Anduin failed. You and
Right.
Rioth passed.
Okay. Oh god. I think Lanton takes my extra success.
Okay.
I don't want him to fall behind or anything.
Anduin.
Yeah, I think I grab onto your hand as I stumble.
Yeah. I
Anduin,
grab you.
please make an awareness roll.
I have a success. Barely, but a success.
Anduin, you see the wolf creeping closer to you, just in your periphery. You manage to scare it off. What do you think that looks like?
I think I turn and look at it, and my night eyes light up again. I just glare at it, and it realizes that I can see it as clearly as it sees me.
You see the fangs just sort of dripping with drool. They just make a slight appearance into the light briefly as they recede back into the darkness. You continue to move. It's like that low sort of half squat kind of walking where you're almost like military personnel, you know, sort of on a swivel, kind of looking around. You're not like locking your knees. You're just kind of sort of half crouching as you're moving, ever present. You see Aragorn with Strider with an arrow sort of like ready, not quite knocked, but he's just kind of moving around as quickly as possible in the rear, and you continue to move forward. Okay. Stealth rolls, please.
Failure.
Oh my goodness. How?
I want to
am I?
ask our hobbits how they are looking on hope.
You can take one of my hope and then you get two.
This is what I was hoping for, because my stealth is pretty decent. Maybe I can get lucky and cancel some failures here.
Whoa!
No, wait.
Wow.
What?
I rolled an Eye of Sauron on the feat die, but my skill dice rolled so well that I have an extraordinary success regardless.
Yeah, 2 extra
30.
successes. Yeah, that's incredible.
Wow.
Okay, you have 2
Wow.
extra successes. How are you spending them?
Sorry, I mean.
Insane.
I will.
Did you hear that? I heard her.
I will cancel failures. I'm trying to think. I can only cancel 2 out of 3. Someone will have to fend for themselves, and I'm trying to think of who can do that.
I can fend for myself, but you don't know that.
I will cancel the failures of Rioth and Launton again.
Yeah.
And rely on Strider to look after Piper if it comes to it.
Okay. Piper, please roll me
Yeah.
a d6.
Okay. A
Oh,
6.
no, that's not good. Okay. Thank you.
Oh.
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 What if?
Okay.
No.
There is the sound of that you start to hear through the trees.
Did you hear that?
Awareness rolls, please.
Hear what? Failure.
Oh, I heard it.
Awareness. Oh, goodness. Ah.
2 successes and 2 failures. Piper,
Yeah?
Reold.
Hey.
I'm going to make a roll.
Okay. Is it whether or not we get donuts?
It is not. Okay. That is
Tea?
very good for you.
Oh, biscuits.
Holy shit.
Biscuits.
Okay. 2 arrows sail. And you hear in the distance, as you hear Strider say, "Not many more arrows left. Everyone be on your guard. They are moving." In the distance, you hear Lawton and Anduin, you hear the footfalls of 4-legged creatures moving about. Little rustles in the brush as you continue to move. Anduin, please make a hunting roll, I think.
A great success.
As you look for Piper's trail, trying to maintain your vigilance as well as smelling the trail, as well as observing which way your friend has been taken. You have an extra success. How would you like to spend it?
I will go swiftly.
Okay.
As time is of the essence.
Yes.
The longer we take out here, the more we will get attacked.
Excellent. Everybody make an athletics check. Group athletics check for me.
Come on.
You have a bonus 1 die to this, everyone.
Ooh.
Oh.
Come on now. Come on. Come on now.
Oh, well,
Come on now.
Gandalf.
Oh,
No.
no.
I won. Are
No
you
extra
kidding me?
successes. Oh, no.
3 successes and 1 failure. Is that correct?
Did you take your
that's
bonus
correct.
die?
I did the bonus die.
Okay.
I did.
Oh.
You begin to move quicker, Anduin. You know that the situation may very well be dire. These wolves are fast, cunning, and obviously there is some sort of strategy that is happening here. And you are potentially being pulled into it. Moving quickly may be one of the only things you can do to potentially save Toddles before things get worse. Okay. die. Do I not have one here? I do not. Okay. Cool. All right. Lawton, as you are trying to chase the rest, you begin to slow down.
I can't.
Strider picks you up. You see him stow his bow, and he draws a dagger. As you begin to move, we must hurry. You must move quick. Catch your breath. And
I would like to look and see. Is Strider out of arrows? Is that why he's stowing the bow?
he is carrying Lawton.
I will motion. Like, no, come and take the hobbit. I am no marksman. Keep your bow handy. I cannot help with a bow.
If I'm being carried by him, how am I being carried?
He just has you like a sack of potatoes
football.
under.
So,
Yeah.
I was hoping
once-
I was
Sack
on his
of
shoulders.
taters.
No, I'm gonna like put Lawton. I'm massive and he's tiny. I'm just gonna have him sitting on my shoulder.
Okay. Very well. You will take a -1 to your athletics checks.
That's fine.
Could I
One die, I mean.
could I bargain the use of my bow at this point then?
Yes.
All right.
A very good strategy, sir. Well done.
Thank you.
I'm going to say you have a -1 to it, though, because you're in somebody's... You're, like,
Yeah,
being carried,
absolutely, yeah.
basically. It's awkward. Okay. Very well. You are moving quickly. Make an athletics check to start things off this time.
All of us?
Hmm.
Athletics one more time.
I will give. Can I give hope to Anduin? Because he's
You sure
carrying
can.
Lawton. Yeah, I would like to give him hope.
It's mine
I
to hold
will-
on to him without falling.
Happily take it.
Okay.
My feet die is something else. I rolled a
okay,
1.
Well, so I've not done well. Okay.
Okay. As you begin to rush as quickly as you can, I think you made the wrong roll, Rioth. You did awareness.
Oh,
It's an athletics.
Oh?
Is it the same roll?
no, it's not the same roll. Let's
What's the
see.
difference?
1d6.
Okay. Make that roll. It could matter.
If you get a 5 or a
There you
6,
go.
a 5. There you go.
There you go.
I rolled
Okay.
a 1d5, but I'll take it. Oops.
Very well. Let's see. So we have success from Rioth, Anduin, and failure from Lawton and Piper. Okay. Lawton.
Well, wait. Lawton's being carried, right? Sorry.
That is correct. But, I need to see what's going to happen. So
Sure.
we need the roll regardless.
Sorry.
Lawton, as you are sort of being jostled, you get out your bow, but you're a bit too slow. The wolf that leaps towards you and Strider catches you off guard, and I'm going to have to roll for Strider here to see what happens.
Lawton is on my shoulder.
Oh, that is correct. I'm sorry. Anduin, there is a wolf that leaps towards you and Lawton. And Lawton, you can see, is trying to get out his bow. And as this happens, what do you try to do with Lawton on your shoulder?
Instead of using my big spear, I grab Lawton's small spear and stab with that at this wolf as it comes in.
All right, yeah, I got it.
If it comes close enough, if I can I assume you said it was jumping in, so I have to react. So I will go for the shank.
Please make an attack roll with the spear.
That is extraordinary success.
2 extra successes. How would you like to spend those 2 extra successes? You can assume that this is a normal sort of combat type success.
I think I will simply make 2 heavies to dissuade this thing from coming any closer.
Absolutely.
Also, I don't know the exact... Launton uses short spear, which is a different item. I don't have the stats for it handy. Launton, could you tell me what your weapon has?
Yeah, the damage is 3. Injury rating is 14.
Okay.
Okay.
Load is 2, if that matters.
So, and it's a one-handed weapon, so 11, 14, 17 damage then total.
Okay. You stab this wolf as it rushes forward, and you pierce its hide. You see it sort of slump. It's like hobbling away as you continue to move. You feel the pressure behind you of everyone sort of like looking around wildly. Okay. And there is a wolf that leaps towards you, Piper. What do you do in response?
Can I, oh me. I think I'll pull out Arrow, my other sword, and see if I can do a quick little dodge while also swiping up to see if I can damage it in any way while dodging, if possible.
Okay.
I know that's not really a thing, but...
Well,
I would like to attack dodge.
I would like to attack dodge.
I would like to whisper yell. Do you have any jumbo shrimp that I can have? You can absolutely try.
Thank you.
I think what this will be here is this will most likely be an athletics check. And depending on how well you do, I might allow you to attack as well.
Oh, okay. Bonus dice.
I can give you a hope if you need.
Can you give me a hope? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take a hope.
All right.
That is an extra success. I'm going to say you can attempt to attack as you try to dodge out of the way here.
Okay. What stance do I have to be in?
This will be forward stance.
Forward. Okay. Okay, one moment. I'm not selecting it, right? So I'm just gonna roll it and that's fine.
You just and the target number is gonna determine if you hit or not.
What's the target's parry?
Sorry, I just friggin' closed it. Did you roll the die that's next to the bullseye?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did, yeah.
It also prompted me for a parry rating. I just left it blank.
Just leave it at 0.
Just leave it blank?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
wow,
what?
Wow.
So many ones. The dice hate you.
Okay.
So upsetting.
So here's what happens then, Piper, is you manage at first to dodge out of the way, but you overcommit as you attack, and you will take some damage.
Okay.
From the fangs of this creature. You will take 3 damage as it tears into the flesh on your arm.
Ow! No!
These are the dangers of the long-forgotten attack dodge technique.
High risk, high reward.
If
Okay.
that had gone off, it would have been so good.
Yep.
Sorry.
Okay. And let's see. Awareness rolls.
Awareness rolls.
I hate being wary. Oh, I hate it so much.
Failure again.
Okay.
So bad.
A great success.
What would you like to do with your extra success?
Did everybody else fail?
Yes.
Yeah.
I will continue the same game plan I have been, which is canceling the failures of the two people closest to me, Lawton and Rioth, and rely on Strider to look after Piper. Or rely on Piper to look after herself with a glorious attack dodge.
Okay, actually, since this seems to have already been established with Strider doing what he's doing, if you cancel mine, could I potentially use an arrow to protect one of my other mates here behind me?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Please make an attack roll.
Is that okay?
I can see
And-
where I'm
yes,
going on Darwin. You don't need to. Oh!
You need to choose who you are trying to protect.
I mean, I know Rioth was worse for wear, so I'm really sorry, Piper, but I'm gonna have to.
No. Go for it.
Yeah. So,
I can
My
take some
wear
knocks.
is fine.
and we'll just leave that like. Oh wait, wrong one. There we go.
I realize it's a bit of a running joke at this point that Rioth will never admit to being injured, but now it's becoming a problem. I actually have no idea how injured he is. I'm not sure.
I failed terribly with that one.
So many ones on the feat die today. It's crazy.
The arrow literally falls to the ground. I don't even get it into the.
Your other option was an
bow.
Eye of Sauron, by the way. That was the favored roll.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
It's fine.
They rolled an
Fine.
Eye of Sauron and a 1. Okay. Okay. So, you try to protect Rioth. Rioth and Piper as you are rushing along. This time from your other side, Piper.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay. You're going to take 3 damage as the fangs of a wolf sink into probably like your leg or something as you're trying to run along. Rioth, you also take 3 damage.
I can see where I'm going. You don't need to keep.
And let's see. Stealth rolls now. Sort of did a reverse order because Anduin rushed.
Weary failure.
Thank you, Gandalf.
Fail from Rioth. Success from Lawton with Gandalf. Gandalf.
I also got a Gandalf rune and a great success on top.
Yes, we have
Yes.
2 extra successes in total. One from Anduin and one from Piper. How would you like to spend them?
We finally got a good group roll. Only took like 12 attempts.
Okay, well, I think I would like to use mine to override Rioth's failure.
Okay.
I can see
Okay.
where I'm going. I mean,
With Piper taking care of real noise or shushing him or whatever she's doing back there.
stealthy.
I will use my great success to... Let's try a different strategy. Moving quickly seemed to get us into trouble. I will maintain a normal pace, but I will move us quietly.
Okay.
Perhaps into some thicker brush.
All right. Well done. Okay. Rioth.
Hey.
Yours was canceled.
Mm-hmm.
So we still had one. We have no fails. Okay, good.
No
All right,
fails.
that's good. That's good. That's good. Okay. Please make a stealth roll, Anduin.
Again? Okay.
Come on. Do us proud.
Another great success.
Okay. All right. The rest of you, please make your stealth rolls.
Weary failure.
Same.
I don't understand.
I don't. It's all over the place.
Well, that's what dice are supposed to do. It's when you get like
But I don't accept it.
consistent numbers.
You know what?
That's when it's worrying.
I don't appreciate the sass. I have to deal with a failure enough.
Oh, it was so close.
What are the odds of that?
1 in 20.
I remember that call. I remember that.
Oh, God,
I
I'll
got that
never live it
reference.
down.
Okay, you have one extra success here, Anduin. How would you like to spend it?
I will use it to cancel out Rioth's failure.
Okay. Lawton and Piper, please make a D6 roll.
Okay.
I don't want to.
No.
1.
Well, Lawton, that is good.
Okay.
Okay. More howls in the distance. And there are more pads. You can see eyes occasionally looking in from the sides. You have this sense all about you that there is like a massive pack of wolves that are just sort of maintaining a distance and continuously just trying to wear you down as you move. Awareness rolls, please.
Okay.
Weary failure.
Okay.
Oh my god.
There is 1 success and 3 failures.
Gandalf smiles on me. I have a success rune.
Yes, but not the rest. Lawton, Piper,
Yeah.
Riold.
Gandalf.
Let's see. Strider's gonna help one of you. Maybe 2. We'll see how that's gonna work. I need this die. Okay. Gonna help Lawton.
Oh.
How does anyone go anywhere in this world? Just one.
You don't. You
Well-
You
don't.
don't. You stay in the
Don't.
Shire. That's
You
the
stay
whole
in
point.
The Shire. I think I'm learning that now.
Well, this is the time, right, where everything's going down.
Yeah.
Right.
An arrow sails past you, Lawton. You hear another wolf fall. However, Piper and Rioth, you will take another 3 damage as wolves consistently trying to wear you down, take bites out of your legs or your arms as you try to protect yourself. Okay. Athletics checks.
Oh goodness.
Weary failure.
Okay.
The thing is, I'm rolling okay.
Another
It's just the
Gandalf
numbers
rune.
so high.
I promise I'm not cheating.
I'm using a hope. Wasn't necessary, evidently, but I.
Okay. We have 2 successes. We've got 1 extra success from Anduin. How are you spending it?
For Rioth.
Okay.
I'm
Lon,
fine.
you will not be able to get your bow out this round. It's maybe Strider has to jump over something, and you just, or Anduin has to jump over something, and you just kind of find yourself a bit off balance. Okay. As you are rushing, Anduin, I need you to make another hunting roll for me. Okay.
I failed on this one.
Okay. You have temporary lost sight of Toddles' trail. You can keep moving in the direction that you are going. Would you like to do that, or would you like to stop and try and pick up the trail again?
Have we been moving more or less in a straight line this entire time?
Mostly, yeah.
I will presume then that it continues and do my best to look for it.
Okay. All right. Stealth rolls.
Oh, success.
Ooh,
Oh my
3
goodness.
fails.
Oh,
Oh no, that was from the previous one. 2 fails. Is that correct? Or no, we're missing real?
Yeah,
We
real.
don't have... Right.
Stealth.
Stealth.
Really failure.
Okay.
3 failures.
So 2 fails. 2 fails. 1 from Piper and 1 from Rioth. Piper and Rioth, please roll me a d6.
Oh.
Low is good.
And 1 you'll have.
A 3.
Okie dokie. Just need to grab my other die here. Alrighty. Howls continue to erupt, sort of more frequent now as you are. You hear people making a lot of noise as you're moving through the forest here, as quietly as you can, Anduin. But the nature of this means that it is extremely difficult for everyone to do, especially being so weary. Okay. Awareness
There
rolls.
is no quiet way to run through a wolf's den.
Awareness roll. Gandalf!
Oh!
Gandalf!
wow.
Gandalf! 3 in a row!
Wow!
What
Holy
does
shit.
this mean? Something
All
terrible's
of the
gonna
wolves-
happen.
All
Owls
of the
come and
wolves are
save us.
obliterated in light, and we keep running, and it's all good. And we're in Rivendell now, and Toddles is there having tea with Elrond.
Piper just wakes up in Rivendell. The past week is a dream.
Sharing my pocket cheese with Elrond.
And we all run
Could you
into the
imagine?
room.
Oh,
In
Slow motion.
Yes. With bright white clothing on.
And a whole lot of bloom effect.
Yeah.
and the wind.
2 extra successes, Lawton. How would you like to spend?
Yeah. Yeah, one for Piper. And I tell you what, I'd like to use the other one for insight along our trail here. I want to help Anduin get us to forward, closer to Toddles. Whatever I can do, that's what I'm doing.
Well done. You point out that the trail sort of continues roughly on the same path, but it's slightly off. It starts to lean sort of south now.
Okay, so I put a right. Anduin. I see. There's a drag. Like, do you see the paws and then the? Is that what you were looking for before? Is that the track?
Yes. No, yes, these. These are wolves. This middle trench is our hobbit friend. This is Toddles being dragged. Good spot.
You can maybe even see some cheese remnants on the ground.
Oh no!
These are cheese crumbs.
She's so
gone this
smart.
way.
She left us a trail of cheese. You know she did it on purpose because otherwise
A
she wouldn't
great
eat
sacrifice. Yeah.
She's just breaking pieces of cheese.
She's helping us find her.
She's just scared hungry, trying to eat the cheese as being pulled. Okay. Yes.
She's actually.
You continue to
Just tell
follow
them
the
the
trail. Athletics checks.
We're gonna find her riding the wolf, telling him about.
Sound Alf.
Oh,
Okay. And I have Sauron from Riold. We have one extra success from Anduin. How would you like to spend it?
We only had one failure, correct? I will cancel that.
Very well. Continuing right along, you keep pace, weapons ready. And I would like a stealth check to start things off.
Oh!
That is a good start. Oh, that is a great start.
Okay, all right. I'll go ahead and use mine to negate Rioth's.
Okay.
Stop rolling, Sauron.
So we have 2 extra successes total here. We have one from Anduin and one from Piper. Will you trust me in using those successes for something?
yes,
By all means.
Okay.
yes.
I love it.
Okay.
The surprise me special.
I love it.
Okay.
One of the wolves is a werewolf, and he's very handsome.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
I'd like to roll courtesy for the werewolf.
Yeah, this is how many of the wolves fall into Mirggles' kinks.
Nice. We just need to know if he's particularly buff and if he doesn't get along well with vampires.
Wait,
She's got to do some assessment here. Give her a second.
can I roll
Okay.
to see how I feel about that? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Very well. Okay, stealth rolls are good. Now, I need awareness rolls.
Okay. Failure.
Weary failure.
Failure.
Wow.
Great
Wow.
success.
3 failures, 1 extra success from Anduin. How would you like to spend it?
I will cancel Rioth's.
Oh,
Okay,
bold choice.
Piper.
I figured I'd shake it up, do something different.
Hey,
Piper.
I see
Yes.
that.
And
Yes.
Launton. The wolves will leap towards you. Let's see. You do have a chance right now, Launton, to fire your bow.
That idea.
I will do so.
Which one do you fire at?
It's got to be the one coming towards me.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Oh,
Look, what I would like you to look at both of those rolls.
Double eyes of Sauron! Oh no!
What did I just say? Stop rolling, Sauron.
Oh no!
this is what happens when you say to either do or don't do something. It's gonna happen. So we need to
Okay,
stop
from now
saying
on,
it.
only roll Saurons. There, reverse psychology.
No, it doesn't work that way.
Well, considering this is probably my last roll, yeah, so what happens?
It was
Launton,
just a bow roll.
you are being carried by Anduin. However, a wolf will manage to still take a bite, probably like out of your foot, I think. As it's
Will-
trailing.
is
you.
will-
Broad
I-
feet.
Will I get a chance to intercept it this time as I did last time, or is this a different...
I don't think so. I think because of your great success and the fact that you were protecting Rioth maybe, and you used the spear to maybe fend off that one, I think. But you couldn't move fast enough to stop the other wolf. Piper, you are also bitten again.
Wait, I can't hit it or anything?
Unfortunately
I can't
not.
strike it? Okay.
This is very important. Even though this thing bit my foot, how much damage am I taking?
3.
I go down.
Oh.
Not his proud feet. Lawton!
Lawton
Proud foot.
sort of goes limp on your shoulder there, Anduin.
As I feel his grip start to loosen, I'll look up and say, hey, is everything... Are you... And realize he's just falling backwards off me and turn around and catch him. This is not good.
And lastly, athletics, please.
You said athletics or travel, right? Or was that for a specific role?
I will take travel for you.
Okay.
Because I'm worried about everybody.
Gandalf!
Yeah.
Okay.
Gandalf! Again!
Good.
Okay. A fail from Piper and a success from Rioth and Anduin. Anduin, as you are rushing forward, trying to sort of manage Lawton, you can see that the trees sort of begin to open up. You see that there are several trees that have been downed. And you hear this sort of from Strider behind you as he picks up a Piper to avoid what appears to be a series of spiked traps. As you come into this clearing, Anduin, you see more ruins, and you start to see some fires around, small bonfires. There are ruins and stone all about, downed trees, some of which have been made into kindling and fuel for these bonfires.
Looking at these...
As you begin to look around, please make me an awareness roll.
A Gandalf rune. Again.
Yes.
I've never rolled so many in one session.
You hear another muffled cry from Toddles.
Can I tell if it is from... Is it within the ruins or is it closer to us?
It is within the ruins.
They've taken her inside. This is no ordinary wolves. Loremaster, can I tell the trees that have been downed in this clearing? Can I look to see, have they been cut clean with an axe? Or have they been torn up by some big creature?
Make a scan roll.
I have a great success. So I will request additional insight, not just the trees, but the camp in general. Can I tell who or what type of construction this is?
Yes.
Does it look like elves or dwarves or something else?
It's very primitive. It looks like a sort of nomadic camp. There's evidence of people sort of gathering around a fire. There's human remains that lie around. You see maybe an arm bone, like you see maybe a femur.
And the tree?
The trees are chopped with some kind of, probably like a stone axe.
I'll turn to the rest to huddle up. Call a huddle. They've taken her inside.
Aye.
Lawton has passed out. He is too injured to continue.
Oh no. Oh no.
We can't leave him out here if we go inside.
This is my thought. We have a couple of options. I could take one extremely bold volunteer who will bravely volunteer to stay outside and watch Lawton.
I'm not a child, and Darwin.
Oh, I was talking about Strider, but since you've spoken up, I might nominate you. Alternately, wolves cannot climb trees. I could climb up into a tree. Put him somewhere out of reach. If they want to get him down, they'll have to cut down the whole tree, which would take time and make noise.
I've never heard of a wolf cutting a tree down before.
If these are indeed... Sorry, go ahead.
Just, it might be worth a shot, like you said.
If these are in fact wolf men, like Strider said, they are using tools. As you can see, they've cut these trees down already. But it would take time.
Aye.
What say you, Strider?
This is clearly some sort of trap. Whatever we do, I think we are at a disadvantage.
Then let us do what they would least expect. They would not expect us to hide one of our own outside in a spot where they cannot reach. I'm going to approach whatever I can find that looks to be a sturdy tree.
You're in the forest, there are many.
Right, I want one that has wide enough branches that I think I could sit him up there without him being in danger of falling off. And I will take Toddles' pack as well and sling that on my shoulder and try to climb up.
You can use my hood to, or my cloak even, to bundle him. I mean, he's not that much smaller than me, but I am big.
Like a hammock, you think? Yes,
Aye.
good idea. I will take Toddles' pack and Rioth's cloak and attempt to climb a tall tree that's reached the top of it.
Make an athletics check.
I got another Gandalf rune.
Wow.
Okay. You have no problem doing this.
Yeah, I think I climb the tree mainly by taking advantage of my height. I just reach way up and grab a branch, pull myself, and then grab another one and scale the tree very quickly this way. Here we go. And now I will use Toddles' pack, the strap, and if she has any ropes in it, to basically tie Lawton's torso to the trunk of the tree, so he is unlikely to fall off.
Very well.
And then
Rain
As a
begins
safety-
to fall hard all around you.
all right, this will wash away Toddles' scent, but it may also hide ours. I will use Rioth's cloak as well. and tie it almost like a safety net in case Lawton does somehow fall. We'll have the cloak stretched between the branches below him. Just in case.
Very well. Shall I
And then
remain
on-
out here to watch Lawton?
If this is a trap, as you say, and I'm sure you are right, there may be many of them waiting inside. I will probably need your sword arm in there, should this turn into a fight. Perhaps we can simply threaten them and get Toddles and leave. But I don't know if that will work.
Strider takes
If
a
anyone-
look towards Lawton and says, very well.
If anyone were to remain outside, it should be our other injured man. Or dwarf. Rioth, I will let you decide. It is your decision to make. You can come with me inside, potentially a fight, or you can look after Lawton. Maybe even stay up in the tree with him where you'll not be harassed.
Whilst I would like a good death, I do not chase one. I shall wait out here so you have the capable arm of Mr. Strider, and I shall watch over Mr. Lawton. See if he rouses.
Good. I would hate to go inside and retrieve one hobbit simply to lose another.
Hey. Well, you lose Mr. Lawton, you lose me too, so let's get at it.
Right. I will kneel down at the base of the tree so Rioth can just stand on my shoulder and then stand up so he gets a good head start way up into
Need
the tree.
help, but I'll use it anyway. And I'm now perched onto a branch like a misshapen owl.
Alright. Wolves do not climb trees, but these are no normal wolves. If they do in fact turn into men, they may try to climb the tree after you.
Well, I have
Or
my
even-
axe for that.
Or even try to cut it down, perhaps. Do you have the horn that Piper gave us?
Hey,
Toddles gave it.
Or-
Toddles
sorry, I
and
keep getting them backwards every time.
Okay.
If
I
they
do?
should try to scale the tree or cut it down and you think that they are actually going to get to you, blow the horn.
hey. You can count on me for that.
Good luck, my friend. I will be back. With Toddles. Or I will not be back.
Piper, which way are you going?
I'm going with them to get Toddles.
Okay. Fair enough. I hear you. Fuck Lawton, fuck Rioth.
What? What?
No, I was reading between the lines. I got it.
Buy me
What?
dinner first.
In his sleep, you see Lawton grab
can
his heart,
stay.
and a tear falls.
I can stay if that makes the most sense.
No, you're fine.
So just to confirm, Lawton, you're at 0 endurance right now?
Yeah, I'm at 0.
Okay. Fair enough. Rioth and Lawton
Hey.
stay behind as Anduin, Strider, and Piper begin to wind their way through these ruins. And just to clarify, these ruins, what they sort of look like, are there's various sort of hills and small cliffs here. And atop these cliffs, these and hills are what you would imagine to be maybe formerly homes. There's stone, and some of them are a little bit bigger than others. But you wind your way through these sort of, I guess, paths in between these cliffs, in the direction where you heard Toddles' muffled scream. Anduin, please make an awareness roll. Is that another
Gandalf?
Oh,
Yes.
wow. Amazing. Okay. So, Anduin, you catch yourself before you stumble over what appears to be a piece of like twine or something, sort of covered in dirt. You follow your eye and you realize that it is connected to a concealed like sort of mechanism type thing. It's very rudimentary. Sort of just a bunch of rocks that are sort of held up by a few pieces of wood. But they're big enough that they could very well break your ankles, break your feet. Whatever. Maybe worse with your hobbit friend.
Very devious. The way the trap is designed, does it look like the rope is holding these things back, and if the rope is broken, they will fall? Or is it the opposite, where if the rope is pulled?
Yeah, the rope would pull the wood out, and the rocks would stumble out.
Gotcha. And then, by that logic, then I'll just take out a skinning knife and cut the rope, which would not set a trap off.
So, I'm sorry, you cut the line?
If it is designed in such a way that I would have to hit it and drag it with me to trigger it, then yes, I will simply cut it.
Yep. Okay. You cut
and
it.
Disarm the trap.
Yeah, it just stays there, basically.
So that we don't trip on it on the way out. Watch your step. They are devious.
Yes.
Okay.
Did you notice? The eyes are gone.
And the howling has stopped. Yes, I noticed.
Does that mean that the things that were chasing us are scared of the things we're going to?
I do not know.
Perhaps, yes. Normally, a pack of wolves fears very few things. But these wolves have some sort of intelligent leader, it seems. Perhaps they do not go near. We will find out soon enough. Come.
Moving through the path quietly. You begin to approach one of these destroyed and ruined homes. It's divided into a few different sections, formerly rooms. You can see that there are two openings in the wall. One is up a small cliff, the other is up a small hill. The opening on the south side is where the cliff is. The opening on the northern side is where the hill is.
So we must choose to go down or up?
You can choose to go on the north side, to go up the hill. You can climb the cliff, or you can do something else.
I will look for signs of Toddles again. If they dragged her through here, it should be evident which path they took. If I can find signs of it.
Make a scan roll. Or a hunting. Pick either.
I have a great success.
Okay.
Which I will use to collect additional insight about the layout here.
Okay. As you make your decision, there's this sort of impression that you get that the easy path is probably more dangerous than it appears. As you begin to look over that way, you search for traps just from a distance. Nothing jumps out at first. And then you notice as the rain is pouring and various puddles are forming on the ground, there's a crack of lightning that illuminates one of the puddles. You think it's a puddle, but it appears to be a pitfall. There is something covering a hole up ahead, and maybe it's sagged just a little bit, some water, and it's a little uneven, and you just catch a glimpse of it.
Did I have any luck figuring out which way they took Toddles?
It looks like they took her that north way.
I
But
will follow her
regardless,
path.
from what you can tell, that way does appear to go into the ruins up this cliff.
Can I approach the southern cliff and just look down and see where it leads?
It'd be up. You'd be looking up. You're
Oh,
down
so
like in a, basically like
right,
a small
so
valley.
I'd have to scale it up then.
Mhm.
Perhaps I could take a step back then to get a better angle and try to see where it leads up top.
You are tall. I would say that you can give yourself hope if you'd like, and I'll give you 2 bonus dice if you'd like to use it.
To roll scan again?
This will be a scan roll, yeah.
Okay. I am fairly confident that I can scan without hope. I
Okay,
know
well,
I've
that's
said
easy.
that before, and I immediately fail the roll every time I say this, but also I have very little hope to spare, so I cannot. I will try to scan, though. I willed it into existence again!
Oh, you missed it by 1.
Wait, actually, if it is still nighttime and I am still able to take my cultural blessing of eyesight at nighttime, then I would have a +4 on this roll. So it'd be a 19.
Okay, then that is a success.
I will start looking and can't really get it until stopping for a second to focus.
Anduin,
Hone in with those yellowish eyes.
you begin to look like up. You can see that there's some like muddy like handprints and stuff that are fresh on some of the stone. There is some kind of writing, maybe some kind of symbols or something on the stone, on the ruins up on top of this cliff.
Strider, you know the languages here in the West much better than I. What does that say?
I do not think it is a language. looks to be some sort of symbol. A drawing of some kind.
What does it depict?
I do not know. I have never seen its like.
As much as I would like to stay and investigate, time is of the essence. We must get to Toddles quickly. Though I'm starting to feel as though they don't intend to harm her. Or if they did, she would already be dead. We heard her yelling. Perhaps they mean to bargain with us.
Or lure us.
That too. They climbed up here. Handprints of men. But they dragged Toddles that way. They split up. Perhaps an ambushing group up top and the bait down below?
I believe you are correct.
Perhaps then the hunters become the hunted. We do not follow in a straight line anymore. They will be ready. Let us go up the top route. Besides, we can see further from up there and perhaps spot her in the distance.
Very well.
Come. Let's make haste.
Need an athletics check from both of you as you attempt to climb this wet stone cliff.
Yeah, where'd all my Gandalfers go?
Oh,
Piper, you have a
Yes.
great success. How would you like to spend it?
I cancel out Anduin's failure by pointing out, where to go,
Yeah.
where to climb.
Piper sort of catches you here, Anduin, by saying to look out for various handholds that look like they might crumble under your weight.
And this one, right here. And then
I think actually, I'm grabbing onto a rock that starts to give way, and with her warning, I quickly redirect and grab a different one and finish scaling that way.
Would like stealth checks from both of you now, please.
oh goodness. Whoa.
Excellent. As you climb up, you start to head towards the southern opening in the wall. Ground is wet. You can see that there are many sets of wolf tracks around, as well as rough booted feet. These are not the boots of civilized people. But as you approach the opening, you start to hear a familiar voice.
And so, that maybe, potentially, you have a language. And that it's considered dog language? You know, or like wolf language. Sorry. But like, are you telling me that you just don't communicate? See, that's what I was saying. I was saying that that's not possible. You have to communicate somehow. Like, what did that growl mean? And can you teach me? Because I'd love to show them a thing or two when I see them again.
Anduin, you see a singular wolf just in front of Toddles, baring its fangs. Toddles is sort of all scooched up in the corner as this wolf kind of stares at her.
Do you just speak like human when you're in human and then just assume that you know each other well enough when you're in wolf form? That can't be. Your song's got to mean something.
Do you make your way into the ruined house?
Not until I check the outskirts, because we are...
She seems to be doing okay just for this minute, so we can
Yeah,
check.
she does not appear to be in mortal danger, and if she is in fact bait to lure us in, I would first look for ambushers around.
Very well. Please make an awareness roll.
There's the Gandalf runes again, a great success.
How would you like to spend your extra success?
Additional insight to look for hidden foes and traps.
Very well. You don't see eyes in the surrounding trees and bushes. You don't see any sort of immediate threats. But you start to recognize a symbol that is on the ruins. You saw this symbol on the farmstead. The symbol was evil.
The pillars that we knocked down.
Yes.
The wolves are in league with the undead. That makes no sense. If there is no sign of any other attackers or any other wolves nearby that are going to jump us the second we expose ourselves, I will start to make my way down. Can you describe again where Toddles is being held? Is it a a house or a cabin, or is it just a chamber in a cave?
It's a ruined house. The second floor has collapsed in various areas. There is a sort of small entrance room, like a foyer kind of room that is this sort of entryway that you have made your way up and into. The rest of the house is broken down in various places. Of course, on that northern side, there's a gap in the wall. And there's also a gap in the northern side of the small room that must have been the entryway originally.
Well, sooner or later, it all comes down to this.
As
I will start to approach the house.
you worry that there might be some sort of reinforcements of some kind, there is a shadow that is starting to move. Some strange shape at first. It slow. And it is getting bigger. You start to recognize some sort of wings.
I look up. The one place I haven't been looking.
see. I'd like you to make a scan roll for me, please.
Right on the money. A success.
It's hard to pick out where this might be. The lightning flashes. You see a worm-like shape. Wings upon it.
I just watch, see what it is doing, if it is coming to land.
Anduin, what is that?
Strider looks up. His eyes go wide. A black figure. Shadow-like clothing rests upon this creature. A horrible shriek rips through the air. I need Toddles. I need Anduin and Piper. Please make a valor roll for me.
I forget if we are allowed to spend hope on these.
No.
No.
In that case,
No hope for you.
When Gandalf is our patron, we can use a fellowship point to make a shadow test favored, can we not? I'll probably do that then.
So be it.
Wait, can I also do that? It's a what? We're using a fellowship point for all of us or just you?
It would be, it's effectively the same as spending a hope, but we can only do it so long as we are working for Gandalf, which we are.
So that makes the roll favored though.
Correct.
Okay.
Which just barely passes it for me. I have a great success.
I still failed.
I've never seen anything like this. Any of you. A strange worm-like creature with wings. And a black rider upon its back. But Piper... Piper, you recognize this one? You've seen this one in your dreams before. This is the creature that has plagued you. A creature that has plagued Anduin and his line. Strider confirms it in a whisper nearby. Nazgûl. And then he yells, Nazgûl! He looks frantic. This may be the first time that you've seen him afraid. The creature descends. Wings flap. Each of you please make an athletics check. I need an athletics check, Toddles.
Failure.
Anduin, you and Piper hold fast. Toddles, as you're trying to sort of nervously speak at this creature, you see its ears go flat. It looks over its shoulder, sees this creature approaching, and your eyes start to slowly go up to follow where it looks. You see this as well, and it takes your breath away. 4 shadow to start with. 4. Think just Toddles. Piper. 2 shadow. Anduin. 3 shadow. As Anduin and Piper hold steady, as this massive wingspan worm-like creature bats its wings to land, you see these talons, large, dig into the ground, tearing it apart, and all that it holds is unearthed. The Nazgûl on its back begins to descend. You see this creature wielding a sword on its hip, a flail. Piper, you feel Apple at your hip. Hold as the boots of this Nazgûl land on the ground. With each step, you can feel your heartbeat beating in time with this cold pulse. It begins to make you shiver up your spine. But you recognize this creature as this helmeted face looks towards you.
A new blade will be born.